Good morning. Guess what today is? Turkey Day! So Amy, who insists to everyone that she's vegetarian, has insisted that we order a what?
Beef bacon barbecue burger.
They let me and my soccer ball through security, and I asked security if I can take it on the plane, and they said probably, so I am stoked. We are at the gate. Amy's making herself very comfortable on the floor, doing some stretches, and we've just played a game of Monopoly Deal, and yeah, we're just waiting now. We are 1 11-hour flight down, and we've got 1 to go. We're at Changi Airport in Singapore, and I got this ball fully inflated onto my first flight, and I was so happy. And then their security here deflated it, and I'm very sad.
Hello. We just got off our plane. It's pretty cold, it's pretty nippy, but it's kind of nice. It's really smooth getting out. We didn't even go through security. We went up to some lady at a desk and we're like, what do we need to declare? And she was like, oh yeah, go through. So we just did, and yeah, we're just gonna catch a 2-hour bus to our hostel, and then we'll be there.
We have made it to our hostel. We are currently in Istanbul. We're on the Asian side, and today we're going to travel over to the European side. So we flew in yesterday, and we're both quite jet lagged. I woke up at 2 AM this morning. Amy was a little bit better off, but still quite sleepy. So yeah, we'll get the ferry. So the ferry is about a 5 to 10 minute walk from our hostel. We'll get the ferry over to the European side, and then we'll hang out there. So for those of you who don't know, Istanbul is I think it's the only major city in the world that's split up into 2 continents, and it's kind of the water in between these 2 sides of Istanbul that kind of divides it into Asia and Europe technically. So on the European side it's a bit more touristy, a bit more expensive, and on the Asian side where we are, it's a bit cheaper and a bit more local. And all of the kind of attractions are on the European side. So I think it's worth checking out. We'll go have an explore and we'll see what's over there. Okay, we're heading down to the ferry now. We're walking down on our very, very scenic street. We'll show you a clip of what it looks like. We can see the sea as soon as we're out of our hostel, which is really nice.
And there's lots of cats.
Amy's favourite.
Speaking of the cats, there's always cat biscuits and honestly leftovers of people's meals out on the streets everywhere. They're very well looked after. And I also learned that they're considered communal pets rather than pests, which I just think is the sweetest thing. Made it aboard. The ticketing process was pretty straightforward.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, we got 3 passes for $1 per ride, so that's pretty good.
yeah, it's not super crowded on here, but it was pretty crowded when everyone was walking on, and it's a pretty big boat over 3 stories, so everyone's pretty spread out, which is cool. Yeah, it's a nice, like really nice view from the top of all the mosques and stuff like that.
Not too windy.
Yeah, and there's a cafe on here, which is really cool as well. So yeah. We went on a 20-minute ferry ride, and I can feel the ground like wobbling under me. I've got like sea legs, and that was such a short ferry.
So we're at a place called Galata Port, and we had to go through security to get here, which is kind of, I don't know, weird. It's very fancy. I don't think we'll go in anywhere because it's quite expensive looking, and we're on a mission to find me a toilet because I'm busting to pee.
Okay, we didn't film very much in there because it was very loud and super packed with people, but it was really, really good. I don't know what we got. We just went up and pointed to something because I am not good enough at Turkish yet, but we're working on that. And yeah, I was really, really impressed. It was quite like fatty meat, and it had like tomato and chili in it, and we took the chili out because I can't handle spice. And we put some, what did we put in it?
Pickles.
Well, yeah, we put pickles in it, and that ended up being really, really good, like refreshing with those vegetables as well. The reason we went there is because we watched Mark Ween's video in Istanbul, who we're quite big fans of, and he said that was the best kebab he's ever had in his life. I don't know if it's the best we're going to find in Turkey. I guess we'll find out, but it was bloody good.
So we only shared one thing, so I'm still hungry, especially because we've been walking around for like hours. So we got a tavuk donadon, which I suppose is like a wrap filled with meat and pickles, and we got a chicken one. It was like $3 New Zealand, so kind of expensive for here, but not too bad. There's chips in it.
Okay, we are at the Blue Mosque. We were walking around looking for like old, cool, interesting things to go to. Everyone always talks about the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque. They're like the tourist things to do in Istanbul, which usually we would pass on, but there was no line and it's free, so we thought we might as well pop in. And it looks really cool so far. There's quite a cool courtyard here. There's other mosques around, some dogs. So yeah, we'll go have an explore.
So we've just come in, we're in the courtyard, but we're at the Blue Mosque, and the actual like inside the mosque unfortunately is closed and only open to people who want to pray, so not us. But it's still really beautiful out here, and it's not too busy as well, which is kind of nice. There are some screaming children, but yeah, no, it's cool.
So that's where we're going to wrap this video up. In our next video, we're going to be trying some more Turkish food, which we're super hyped on. We love Turkish food so far. And keep watching this video if you want to see Amy try and get an ice cream from an interesting stall holder.